And so we meet again on how to speed up your weight loss. If you missed my video last Friday, I highly recommend you go back and watch it. In there, I described how even though you think you're doing really, really well on your program, you might only be effectively working on your weight loss 3 days out of a 7-day week. And I explain that in the context of what happens over the weekend, because a lot of people tend to think they do really great Monday through Friday, and they feel like they're kind of justified in eating off plan on the weekend. And I explain how that can actually have a ripple effect outside of just Saturday and Sunday. So if you haven't watched it, go back and watch that. But so let's just say that is you. Let's just say that you right now are kind of eating off on Saturday and Sunday with the attitude of, oh, I did really well Monday through Friday. And you're wanting to kind of correct this. You're wanting to make Saturday and Sunday actually either work for you, or if nothing else, have it all balance out on Saturday and Sunday to where you're maintaining. And that way actually Monday through Friday can actually be weight loss days, okay? So when you're going into the weekend, I noticed that there's one of two people. There's the person who kind of has the screw it mentality. I'm going to eat what I want. I'm not going to bother tracking it. It's the weekend. Maybe they weigh in on Saturday or they weigh in on Friday, and then that's kind of like, that's carte blanche to have whatever you want. And then there are the people who do really well for a couple meals, but then they're eating a lot of little things in between, or they maybe find they're going to restaurants more often on the weekend, and those bigger meals might be what's kind of throwing them off. And then they get home, they feel bad, and then they eat other stuff as well, right? So those are the kind of two people. The person who just doesn't track anything, is just kind of a free-for-all. And then there's the people who are tracking some of the day, but maybe not the whole day. So the first thing I would recommend is honestly track everything, journal everything you put in your mouth on the weekends. Don't change anything about your weekends right now. Just literally journal everything. So you're in the middle of making something and you're popping it in your mouth. Or another thing a lot of people will do is they don't really have meals planned on the weekend. They're really good about planning dinners and lunches for the work week, but they don't really have anything planned. So they're really not eating any concrete meals. They're really just grazing all day long, right? And those calories add up really quick. So just for this weekend, honestly track everything you put into your mouth. Become really aware of what it is you're doing. Then next Friday, I'm going to come back with how we can use that information and ways that you can structure your weekend to start actually seeing progress, but not have it be like you're not getting to have any enjoyment whatsoever, because we're not going for that. Remember, this is not perfection. This is progress. Remember, this isn't you eating, alfalfa sprouts and lettuce all the time. It's also you balancing out having those meals out and having some fun on the weekend, but not losing sight of your goals and not letting the weekends ripple into the next week. So this weekend, challenge yourself, if you haven't already been doing so, to track every piece of food that goes in your mouth. And then next Friday, we'll come back with another tip on how to speed up your weight loss, focusing around the weekends. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.